Right, hey guys, and welcome back to On The Road gameplay, and number 31 now, and good to be back again. I haven't done a video for quite a while now, so I just thought we'd just come back with a sort of catch-up video of the gameplay. So yeah, I've not done one for a few weeks now, so yeah, and so I just should get back into playing it again. I was playing a bit of Bus Simulator off stream, so I was playing a wee bit of that, the Bus Simulator, so I just thought I just kind of missed doing these again, so let's get back into doing the sort of usual again. So yeah, we're back again on the road. Been off the road of course, but now we're back on the road with part 31 now, so yeah, we're back again, and I've had my truck done up again if you're wondering. The last video I did Pink Panther truck in there, and that was my last one. Then we pretty much then went through, I don't even know what I did to be honest in that video, but it was just a bit of a weird sort of bug video, so I just made a sort of bug paint job. I was just changing the truck in all different colours pretty much, and I just released the truck in a sort of current colour. So now decided to just go for a bit of a, we've went for a different, we've changed the truck completely again since the last video, and so now I decided to purchase a new end design now. This is a bit better. I think this is a bit more sort of racy and modern, and I've even got racy racy head end font now, and TM headbang of course. It's a bit more to my taste now, this one, so I just thought I would just change my truck to this now, and I just thought this would fit in a bit better. So yeah, I'm not going to change my truck to pink this time, so that was just the one off, I guess. Now we're not Pink Panther trucking today, or yes, I could I could always see how the colours will look different as well, and so I can always try and then go for a different colour as well. And so I could maybe try white or something with red instead. That would be quite a good colour, and with the green, not quite there yet. And I'll need to go back to it again. I'm not going to bother doing this, guys. It's because I'm just going to be just fatting around with this all day pretty much, the delivery editor. So let's keep it where it is. This is a nice paint job. It's orange and black, I think. I've painted this, so it's a bit better than it was before. I think I just sort of disliked the previous one, so I just decided to go for this one for a change. So yeah, we're brutal. I don't even know where we're at. So since I've been off this stream for a while, we're in Nürnberg at the moment. So and someone was actually saying in the comments actually, I should fill my truck and try to fill my truck up to the rim. So I don't even know how you actually do that actually, because maybe you can take row one roads, I guess, on this. So if I take like a short delivery and then do a long delivery or something, a long haul delivery or something. So maybe if I take 11 dog shoes for example to Frankfurt, I don't know if that would count as, and then I don't know how you can take another delivery as well. So I think you can go back to unless what you can do is I can drive it to Brutal from Frankfurt for example. Where should we go? Where's that? That's Easy Tank. So we can do another sort of haul somewhere as well. Maybe like Kessel or something. That should be able to give us. That should be able to manage to deliveries actually. So that's a good start actually. And so yeah, we've got a bit of a multi drop. So we'll try that for a wee change. So we pick up the delivery from another delivery from Frankfurt, so that's the way it's going to be going in today's video. So let's hop on board a Scania, and of course not really play this very well. We're going to start this thing up again. And so yeah, we're actually I should say we're in patch 1.08 now, and I think the last video I even done was actually 0.07, I'm sure. So we just had a wee hot fix patch. So you probably know that wasn't very much. So we'll just reverse our truck into the bay. So we'll just do what we usually would do, is just I don't know actually, and just do, you know what I mean. Just to load up the truck, we'll back it there, get our delivery, dog foods, we'll pick that up, open the back doors, you know what I mean, of course, try and get a nice deep neat journey in for you. So yeah, dog foods, and there we go. So that's the first delivery. I'm guessing it's easy said and done. I probably could even put more and take more deliveries as well. Look at the map, how far am I from Frankfurt? Not too far. So we're at Kessel as well, so that's who then pretty much then do for the video actually for today. So what's I done actually, and that's stupid enough. I could have actually cut through this bit, be a bit cheeky enough, and we can just. I don't know if this is a good idea actually. Maybe at the end of the day, this is a bit of a bad move. No, it's alright. I should have checked the windows. I was a bit bad doing that as well. Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, it's a catch up video. So yeah, of course, we're back on the road again. So. Yeah, and I was actually watching a few update videos also of this game, and the last video that I actually watched, then there was an update on Dorothy and Ailsource channel, and that was also showed you a wee bit of updates and improvements to on the road. Even going to be putting a new Scania truck in this game as well, which is cool. And so it's a Scania high line cab actually, not a top line cab like this one. It's going to be cool. So it's probably going to be an R410 but a high liner cab, and not like a top liner cab that we're driving at the moment. So it's a flat cab, and this is the high cab. So of course, so you know what I mean then about this game now. I mean about the truck now. We're getting a new truck, so this is a good start. And so it's nice that's happening now. It's a good start. I mean, it's a good thing. Is this light green? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's a good start. We're getting a new truck coming in the game. Not a truck brand, just a truck. As it's a new Scania truck, which is great. Because I think I was saying this in one of my previous videos. I was waiting for like new Scania trucks coming in the game, and then we've got a new truck. Well, it's not actually a new truck model. Like it's the same. Whoa! Oh shit! Oh, that's a bad move. And the brakes are shit. The brakes. Oh, what's going on with this truck? I don't even know what happened there, but this brake checked me pretty much. Yeah, the bit of a D driver anyway for sure. So yeah, we'll get ourselves back into the swing of things then. Yeah, so new Scania truck. And not the S series, the 7 series. It's still 6 series. I think it was showing it was a high wing cab, as I know. And yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a good. It seems like that's a good thing. It's happening now. Because if we're getting that now, we might get a new truck brand as well. I've been watching a few YouTubers as well. Like they were saying, there's somewhat a new truck brand coming as well, and. Yeah, that's getting there. That sounds pretty good actually, because yeah, this game will probably be the closest to ETS obviously on console, as I say. And so I might get a Volvo or something, or Daft truck maybe brand to come in the future, but I don't know actually. So I've been watching that video. It's good to see a new Scania truck getting. Scania model, well, Scania same setting, but it's a high line cab instead of a top line cab, so it's the same Scania truck. Not going to be I don't think it'll be a V8 probably. Unless there was a V8, that'll be my jam probably when that comes in. When they implement a Scania V8, then I'll definitely be looking forward to that. And it's going to have proper sounds as well, and it will sound really good. And it's just the case that we'll have to wait for the waiting game. We might get a Scania V8. This could be even the beer V8 one actually. I couldn't tell you. I think it'll just be an R410. Unless they go for like R450 or something maybe. Maybe they'll just go for a wee bit more power weighting, but obviously it'll just be a standalone Scania. It's not going to be a V8 I don't think. but now they're like an option, and you can actually purchase engine choices as well. So that's, I'm thinking that's a very good thing to add in the game if you want to have customization. You want to try and get horsepower ratings or rating engine kilowatts or ratings, so you can maybe increase the power of your truck. Maybe something like that could be a good sort of thing in the future of this game. So you can add engine choices. So you can actually get maybe like 500 horsepower or something, or 450 horsepower, 470 horsepower, and something like that. Maybe 580 horsepower, maybe 620, maybe 730 or 770 horsepower. That might be the choices in the game in the future. That'd be great. So you'll get the ratings, you'll get the engine choices as well. It'll just be good to have that in the game in the future, but I don't know. That's another thing that should be included in the game in the future. New engine types, upgradable engines, so you can upgrade your truck and that. But yeah, still not much else in the game, and much else at the moment. The game is still pretty much the same as it was the last time I played. The last video I did. This is obviously June now. I mean July, I should say now. We're not in June. The last video was June, obviously, but well, I probably recorded that sort of in mid to late June, and this is sort of in July now. I'm recording this in sort of early July, so this is the thing. So yeah. So of course, that's not the case. It might be the case. This probably won't be on YouTube probably until maybe a couple of days time. So it won't be uploaded on the actual date, the recording date. It's just the case it might be a couple of days later. So I'll probably get this one up soon enough. I need to try and get myself back into playing, getting back into doing this again, since I've been a bit of a wee break off the channel. So I better just get myself back up some sort of catching up in that, and yeah. And what else did I see in the video? I saw another video that they put out as well. It was a PS4 and PS5 comparison video as well, so it showed you that version as well. I was on the video very recently as well. So, and yeah, that was just stuff. I mean, the PS5 version is a whole lot better, I think, as well. I mean, I don't know if I would have to buy a PS5 to play the upgrade. That's the only thing, so I'll need to wait patiently until I get a PS5. But eventually, hopefully, I'll get the new upgrades, and I'll be able to have a sort of better graphics, better things. Maybe not these trees disappearing or something. It'll still be the same pretty much. So it won't be like much of a upgrade, I don't think. Well, it might be, but maybe not too much. That's enough to. There's probably be as much as the PC version. It'll probably be almost like the PC version, pretty much. So yeah. So I think it's probably a direct port for the PC version, pretty much. So it's quite surprising actually that what you get is it's a whole lot. How much power the PS5 has compared to the PS4. It's a whole new level, I guess, of the graphics, I guess, and the draw distance and the trees, I guess, as well. So I'm just surprised this game doesn't run as much. I'm surprised this game doesn't run as good as like Euro Truck Simulator, for example. When you know what I mean, and that would probably run on a PS4 without any problems, I don't think. Because obviously that game came out in 2012, and that was just before the PS4 came out, obviously. So I would think you would either run this game on a PS4, no doubt. You probably need to have like a sort of, if you ever had like a sort of emulator or so, if you want to try and do stuff like that. I mean, and you could try, and you could probably run this on this console like any brawler, but obviously it's not on console. Obviously that's the only bad thing right at the moment. The sort of downside at the moment is ETS2 isn't on console, and I don't think it'll be coming to PS4, but I hope it does. ETS3 might be the sort of new game for the console, maybe. But I think we'll need to start off with a new start from scratch and make a new ETS2 game, but also have all the truck brands included on included in previous games. But obviously you can maybe have a PS5 version of your truck simulator. So maybe an ETS3 or something if they're in development of that game, which I don't think they are, because they seem to be supporting ETS2 a lot more. And so yeah, ETS2 is going strong, still alive and kicking, and everyone's still playing ETS2. It's a game it's never going to get. It's a game it's never going to lose much players. It's a popular game. I mean, compared to this game is also I don't know if you still play this game. I'm sure you do, because I mean, this game is slowly getting better, I think, as well. I mean, I was watching a YouTuber video as well, a YouTuber, and I think he had like problems just catching the trailer in the truck. So I not even actually had I've not actually had the articulated truck in the latest patch yet. I've always had the bot, so I need to try that myself at some point. Try a trailer again, because I don't know if you would be having that problem on consoles, but I've not actually. But at the moment, I'm set with the rigid bot, so that's not really a problem, and I've not got any trailer at all. And just on its own pretty much, so I'm assuming it will be a bother with this one. But I mean, when it comes to like the cattle trailer and the box trailer, the semi-box trailer, I don't know if you've had like problems of the couple and attaching it and it disconnects itself, I think, when you start the game. I don't know if that was the case. I don't know. That's what the video I was watching, the YouTube I was watching is, and he leaves the trailer behind. He has to drive all the way back to where you got it from. So that's the problem now. If I have the trailer, I realise I've left it behind, and yeah, you have to drive all the way back, and when you get back there, actually the trailer's disappeared. So I don't know if it's the case you got an invisible trailer, because you seem like you still get damage on the truck, apparently, what I saw. So that might be the case. The trailer's invisible or something, like it's attached to your truck, but obviously it's not there behind you, but it's just an invisible trailer. So maybe something like that, because as long as you're on the sat nav, it's still showing you your destination, obviously. I mean, where you're going, also you can see. So yeah, and so maybe I'll have to try that for myself, but I'm sure they'll patch it in probably soon enough, hopefully. I'll move forward. Maybe in the next patch that scania truck will be available as well. So there's going to be a kind of a bigger step, I guess, in the direction for the next patch. When we do get a good one, we'll get a new truck. Yeah, and we'll get something else probably as well. Maybe probably a couple of fixes as well to the AI and other sort of bug fixes of that as well included in the patch. Being patch 0.09 probably. Because then 0.08 is just another hot fix pretty much. It's the sort of fix probably from the save crutch and save file or something, or the game loading up crashed, maybe something like that, like I've had. So maybe something like that might be the case that happens, and maybe fixed that now. So I don't know actually. It could be the case that might be the case now that they've fixed that now. I don't know actually. I'm going to go a bit fast now, cutting the truck down. Yeah, I don't know what else and what other things to be improving in this game. Probably loads of things eventually, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, it's got a long way to go, I guess. I hope for the support in this game will still be good. Hopefully they'll keep supporting this game for a long time. It should be good, hopefully. Like ETS2 and that has been supported for this since the launch, and it's still getting supported to this day. Like, obviously, you know what I mean with the new daft truck being included in that game now as well. This is pretty cool. They actually launched the truck on the exclusive day of the exclusive day as well on ETS2, which is quite cool. So I never thought that would be a thing, but yeah, they've included the daft truck. So loads of gamers will be playing that, playing the new daft truck for sure. Like, yeah, I need to try and play ETS2 one of these days actually. I mean, because it is tempting me a bit more now to think about ETS2. I need to just try to get a decent computer to run it on, that's the thing. I mean, I'm sure you can run it on a sort of decent, sort of mid-core machine, I guess. Because it's an old game now, so I'm sure, and I could probably still run on a sort of mid. I would probably still run on the PS4, but I don't know. I don't think. I'm sure I might still run quite few, because obviously that only came out a year after. I mean, the ETS3 PS4 came out a year after ETS3 was launched, so I don't know if that would include. But yeah, I don't know what the case is. But yeah, and actually I'm quite tempted to play ETS2. I need to get I'll need to try and download it on Steam, I guess. Obviously it's a digital game, I think now. I don't think they even do physical copies of the games anymore. Because I think if you downloaded the game, you'll download like the latest version of the game as well, or with the latest patch in the game as well. It's like, well, maybe actually, yeah, I think so. Because if I play ETS2, I think I played the demo of ETS2, and I chose the like Scania truck in that as well. But I need to try and play it for real, and well, I might try and play the demo again and try and then just do some deliveries. Maybe try and do some like what I'm doing in this game as well. We'll do the exact same thing. Whoa! That's a bit of a sharp corner there. That bridge there, quite a weird way to turn the line for the motorway to turn the line. It's like a sort of hairpin, sort of C bend there. That was quite brutal. That was quite insane there. So yeah, I mean, I should try and do some coverage on ETS2. I think one of these days I'll probably be a bit more excited, and I mean, the modding community in that game is massive as well. Where you got loads of mods, you got some decent sounds, so the trucks, you got decent models as well. You got like, I'm sure you got like a 143 somewhere there as well. I'm sure you got like the old daft truck there as well, like the old I think it's the old ATI ones, you know, like those ones, the old 3600s and the sort of 3300 dafts. They were quite cool. They sort of wanted the spit windows and that. They're quite cool. And there's a couple of them on the game as well. It's quite cool. And I think there's lots of road truck mods there as well. So I can always try and bring in a 143 one of these videos one day. Do some ETS coverage. I think I would get a better sort of choice as well. I know the journeys will be quite long as well. I'll probably be driving for like 2 hours or something, end to end, maybe in Germany. Probably I don't even know how the side of the map is compared to this game. I don't know how big. That's a big bit of a slope there on the autobahn, and you just let me go down there, the truck there. They need to fix that. It's like a sort of a wee sort of lamp. You just let me go down and then bounce back. I've seen that a few times actually. And the truck that bounces and then you just go down a wee slope. That's a bit strange that, but yeah, obviously they also have to do a wee sort of fix there. But yeah, and I'll probably take 3 hours to drive in ETS2. So if I drive, I mean, you can drive. You've got like DLC in that game as well. So I think if you're starting the game off, I think, and you probably got like sort of basic countries, I guess, and then you got like Scandinavia, and I think you got like Iberia DLC. I think you got Italian DLC as well, and I don't know. I think it's just a big expansion, I guess, what they can put in the game. I guess it's quite insane what ETS2 is, and it's the same for like American Truck Simulator as well. Like that's big now. Like also American Truck Simulator came out later, obviously, but Yeah, that's probably that's probably even better. I think American Truck Simulator, because that would have been built from the ground up as well, like ETS2 was. Like, well, ETS2 is probably sort of the same as UK Truck Simulator beforehand. There was similar games. I really need to try and get myself on that soon, and overriding exceeding my driving hours, so I can't even find any. There's not been any easy tanks on the way, surprisingly. I think I'll have to sleep in one in the town, I think, and it's 30 kilometres away. This seems a bit long. It's just coming to Frankfurt, and it's 30, and it's only that close to it. And it's a bit strange. I'm now a bit alarmed because I'm sure this one's Frankfurt I'm driving to, isn't it? And then yeah, and then I'm doing another one to in fact, is it Frankfurt or is it? Let me check that again. I'm a bit lost to the deliveries. Oh yeah, so yeah, that's a bit strange. It's going to April there, Frankfurt, and then if I do it, where's the other one going to? That's going to Kessel from there as well. So I've got 2 deliveries. This should be quite fun to do. To keep me all occupied. Oh, be a bit careful there. Not paying attention there. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, we're coming to Frankfurt, I believe. So we're just coming up there now, I think. And then we've got another delivery to do after that as well. Can you actually, I wonder if you could change the drive. I don't think you can do that now. So there's my time exceeded now. I don't think you can actually do that now. No, not on the move, I don't think. That's going to just change it. Obviously it's not letting you do that until you at the destination now. I need to get some diesel as well, so I need to do both things very much soon. Fill my truck up and then go for a nap. There's not been any easy tanks on the way, so hopefully we'll get one eventually at some point. Yeah, we should be soon. We'll go for some external views again, eh? The strut's going to hit the barrier. I thought it was going to hit the wheel in there. It seems like they fixed that. I don't know if that's still happening actually. I've seen the trucks hit the railings and that. That still seems to be a common thing. So yeah, I'm getting off the top of it a wee bit now since I've been driving, looking at the map where I'm going. So yeah, so I think just I wonder if this game will ever get good. If this game will ever get big eventually if they're adding more truck brands. This might be the ETS console as well. I had to set the barrier there as well. I did the same thing what the trucks are doing. Yeah, I wonder if this game would get as big as ETS2, but I don't think it'll ever will. Well, it might actually. If they're adding more truck brands to the game, then that's a good start. I mean, well, eventually, hopefully I get Scania, Volvo or DAF or something in the future. That'd be just really good. Could either have the XF or something, or the CF maybe in the game, maybe. I just wonder if I don't really think they actually have a CF or an LF in New Truck Simulator saying that actually. It's only the XF, I believe it's in New Truck Simulator 2. I don't think the CF is actually present in ETS2 as the default. I might be wrong. I might be saying this wrong, but I'm sure I've never seen an LF in New Truck Simulator 2 officially in the game. I mean, it's a mod I think somewhere, so. But I don't know actually. It's quite funny they never added the smaller trucks in the Euro Truck Simulator. It's all the sort of big flagship models. So I would like to see like a sort of a DAF LF or something would be. I mean, it is a bit of a blown truck like enough when the DAFs, the sort of LFs and the GS models. I mean, you need to sort of the bigger model anyway. They're brutal. This is a quiet parking space. This is a quiet parking lot here as well. It's very quiet. Everyone's away to the shopping. Brutal is closed because it's getting dark. That's the problem. It's dark. It's after hours now, so I'm sure the store's shut now. So that's why everyone's went back. Finished their work for the evening. I think that will be the case. Oh, I just made a mistake. I just moved that by accident there. Let's get out. Here we are. We're a bus drop off now. So I need to pick up. I'm picking up other stuff here as well, aren't I? I think I'm picking up other stuff. 4%. So I don't know. Oh yeah, there's an on the road in there. Oh, it's not letting me shut these. Oh, there we go. Let's get ourselves back in the truck again, and we'll drop this one in. I think this is going to Kessler, I believe. So it's another 190 kilometers away. I should be able to manage it in the video, hopefully. And I'll just have to do this one quite quick, I guess. I see the field out there. That's alright, there's no cars going, thankfully. I didn't even stop for my brake there. I'll just stay internal. I didn't even realise that, so I thought I would have just slipped there. If I stopped at the traffic lights, actually, if I stop at the traffic lights, maybe I can try and sleep it off there. Maybe, I don't know if this is the red light, yeah, but the vehicles are probably going to stop. Should I try and then... Oh, maybe you can't. Oh. Let me try it. I don't think you can actually. Let me try that. Oh no, then I don't even know what button I'm pressing. Oh, there we go. That's a bit of a bad move to do it in the in the traffic light. Sleep over. Oh no, pretty there. I think I've just done that one there. I don't know what I did there, but there we're in the morning. Nice morning now, thankfully. Never rains in this game. Hardly never rains. It's always sunny. It's always sunny. Spring's spawning in this game now. I've just noticed. Like these electricity boxes that spawn in. They get stuck in all the lights here. Every light's squared. We're not too far from our next stop off, so I'll try and get that done before we call this video quit, before we finish this one off. So yeah, I just hope you guys are still getting in the swing of this game, and hopefully looking forward to future updates in this game. I'm hoping this game does come good, because I always never really stuck with PC gaming, but I should really try and give Euro Truck Simulator 2 a bash. I don't know what you guys would think, but I did have a YouTuber comment, and I don't even know if I've not really. I try to reply to him, yeah, of course, saying I would. I'm trying to figure out if I would be able to play Euro Truck Simulator now. Just thinks about that now, I think about that now as well, and I just let me see that again, so I get my sort of things a bit in the mix there. So yeah, there's a YouTuber saying you should try and play Euro Truck Simulator 2, and that's what I mean. Like, also that's yeah. Oh, why is that come out again? I thought I had the pecking thing on my thing in there. I don't even see where I'm going now because I'm doing my card and I'm driving at the same time. That's it now, it's getting beat now. It's all sorted out now. That's the beeps should be gone now. And went with cruise again. Going too fast again. Yeah, I should try and do Euro Truck Simulator. I don't know if I think those of gamers that seem to be for the console trucking, because it's not really a lot of the games you think anyway are they're pretty much not the best anyway. I mean, truck driver, I mean, of course, going back to truck driver, of course, we've had in this conversation plenty of times, truck driver, because that's the only other truck simulator game well, it's not really a truck simulator, they call it a truck, just a truck driving game, like, you're just driving, you as a truck driver, it's not you as simulating the aspects of the truck, it's not really that good, but lots of gamers, lots of the games are requesting things for simulation aspects. That's what I mean, because if you want to be a truck driver, you need to have all this sort of aspects, like working wipers, but also you can have like more than that as well. Like, I mean, they even, and of course when truck driver was launched back in September 2019, the wipers didn't even work at all, so they had rain in the game, but you couldn't use your wipers in the game, which is this really disbar that you can't really do that. I mean, I don't even know why they launched the game that had rain, but you can't use your wipers, and it's not the right thing. Because I think GameTech even came up with this conversation as well. You should it's just I don't know. I don't even know why they didn't have walking wipers, but yeah, eventually we got that in, which is good. So this is great. I mean, of course, the other thing is, it's just not that much simulation aspects. But you don't have working of course, you don't have working windows, electric wind down windows, and that. You don't have that. I mean, you don't have like adjustable speeds for your wipers as well. Like, of course, this game has adjustable wiper speeds, of course, you know, and so you can get this so on now, because they took this sort of the peaking system now in the D-pad. That's why I'm getting not used to doing this. So yeah, you got a good variety of speeds in the wipers. You got your sort of your sort of on-off sort of thing. This is perfect, but it's sort of perfect as well. You need that in a truck. You need to have a wiper, you need to have like wipers that do that as well, which is in real life. And you got your sort of standalone speed, and I think you have like your sort of high speed. This is probably not really practical, I guess. A lot of truckers just use that speed generally as well when it's raining. So yeah, we'll get the wipers off now, I think. I think that'll be an intimate one. That's it now. That should be off now. If the rest of the wipers just go up and on, it's on the on-off position, I guess, but it should be off now. So yeah, I mean, getting off topic again, I mean, just getting off back in this sort of thing for the bearings of games. I mean, just console trucking in general, there isn't that much games that are just great. We need to have a sort of great trucking title. And also, I don't even know what's happened to in Truck World Australia. I don't even know why that game has just been really silent for the past few months. It's been really quiet there. And it's been pretty silent, pretty radio signs on that game, so I don't even know if there's anything on that one. Like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, that game looks like it's just going to be another sort of flop as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to start one of these games, because I mean, it shows you that video, I said this in a previous video. They showed the truck and, well, getting in the truck, so it seems like it had that sort of walk. It seems like it has a sort of first-person mode similar to this game. So you walk up to the truck, get in. Obviously, I think it's got like a sound of the door opening and shutting, but obviously no like animation with the door. So you had that, and then the engine just literally started up. Like, the truck literally just start rolling. I think when you go straight in the game, so you didn't really have actual engine starting sounds. I feel like the truck just started moving as soon as you get in the door, which was a bit unreal. I don't think that was realistic. And yeah, and then the other thing is that you only just drove like 10-20 meters up into a fuel pump, and then refilled the truck. It was unleaded in the fuel tank apparently on there as well, so that's a bit of a mistake. And I think the truck had I'm sure it was left-hand drive as well, and also Australia is also right-hand drive, like we are as well in the UK. So yeah, what they're thinking? I think they're facing the game in the States instead of Australia. It seems like the game looks like it's going to be based in the States instead of Australia. So it seems like they're getting a big bit of a mistake. They put unleaded fuel, they have a left-hand drive truck. The truck came just done a flip, I think, at the end when they put the fuel in, so, and it looks like the physics weren't that realistic as well. The trucks are kind of like sort of weightless, I guess. So that's a bit of a downside. They should actually show you more than that. I think that was just a sort of I mean, it's a good like video. I mean, they should have showed you more than that. Like, I wanted to see the actual driving, like you driving the road trains and you driving the truck, have like the actual trucking sounds, and that just that wee quick 30-second video that they just put out was a bit pointless, I think. I mean, I don't even know why they didn't show us anything else. That's the only thing that's the only actual thing they actually put up on the socials and that. So yeah, I mean, yeah, so I don't even know how Truck World Australia will be. Like, it's just, they've been very quiet on that game. No release date, no actual, the only thing that we've got is that teaser trailer like a year ago, and nothing new in that game. Very quiet game anyway, quiet on the socials. I don't know what's going on. Whoa, what's going on that truck? They just let me feel that my lane there, so I'm going to have that problem in a few videos again, that the truck's going to sort of break itself, so I'll just put myself on there. He's even peeling it on the next lane as well. It's a full laner now, it's quite cool. It's like the M25 or something now. Proper way. You got your sort of concrete barrier as well, which is kind of like quite standalone on UK motorways as well. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that one, Truck World Australia. That's just been quite silent in that one, so I don't know if we'll have any future updates in that one, but you never know. And I don't know what they might have a new video at the time this is up. I might be just saying this too much too soon thing, going ahead of myself, thinking the game's sort of dead in the water, but it might be still in development, which I hope it is. They might come up with a sort of another video that they'll show us the road trains, and they might show us the actual truck models a bit more. I mean, I don't know. They'll probably even have any real life truck models, I don't think. I mean, that was just the only video we actually got on the thing, which is what's the only video that we actually got, the gameplay video that showed us, and there was nothing much on the game. So, I don't know. And then I think you got another truck game movie company called Alaskan Truck Simulator. Alaskan, I can't even say it properly. Alaskan Truck Simulator. I believe that might be coming out at some point as well on console. I mean, it's like ISO truckers. The trailer looked a bit like ISO truckers. And I think they were doing like ISO trucking, I guess. That'd be based around ISO truckers probably. Maybe. Cause that's what they did do a series of ISO truckers in Alaska, so I'm sure they would base it around that as well. It should be cool. I think that would be a great choice to do a game set in Alaska, so maybe that would be a better option as well. It's like proper physics on that. You'll have lots of wheels spin, you might have like you falling in the ice. And I remember the game 18 Wheels of Steel, Extreme Trucker. That was actually really good, and they had a bit of a sort of ISO trucking in there as well. If you played 18 Wheels of Steel, I think it's Extreme Trucker 1 and 2. And I used to play that game back in the day. It was really good. It was quite a good game actually. So, and you got an Outback as well, so you're actually driving road trains and that as well. I think that was like one of the best games. You had like lots of different trucks as well. I think you had like in South America on there as well. So you had like that. I know you had like Alaska, like sort of ISO truckers as well. Like you had a bit of that there as well. I felt like that game was quite a good choice actually. I mean, I don't know if you remember that game. That's like that's even about 11 years old now. That game apparently. Well, maybe about 11 years old. So it's quite an old game now. I'm quite surprised how much it looks like. I mean, it was good actually. I mean, obviously this is before. I mean, this is probably I guess it was like one of the sort of the last 18 Wheels of Steel series that they did all these years. Because all the truck series that SVS Software did were 18 Wheels of Steel, so they had like hauling and American Long Haul. Like Holland and American Long Haul are pretty much the same games. The only difference is American Long Haul, I think, is Mexico. You got Mexico map in American Long Haul, I believe. And yeah, it's obviously yeah, it's completely different, I guess, into like American Truck Simulator is now. Like American Truck Simulator, which is somewhat realistic. And obviously, you think about it now, I mean, that was a good game. 18 Wheels of Steel Holland, that was quite a good game. I used to play American Long Haul and Holland, they were my sort of my two favourites. I mean, I think American Long Haul was my favourite, I guess, because that had the Mexican expansion on it as well, so you had that. And then I played Euro Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator 1 as well. The old Euro Truck Simulator, the old one when you had sort of unlicensed trucks, like Swift and Barron and Majestic and that. They were quite weird names, like sort of fantasy names, I guess. So like Majestic or something maybe, or Barron, like sort of old fantasy sort of sayings and that as well. It was a good choice, I guess. And obviously now look at where your Truck Simulator is now, it's a complete different league now. And of course that's how games start, I guess. I'm guessing now if you want to make a Truck Simulator game, you have to start with non-licensed trucks, and then you maybe get permission eventually when you game, and then you get your sort of publicity, I guess. You probably get more publicity and marketing, I guess, for the games, and maybe you want to try and get more players to the game, and then eventually maybe the truck brands would come in, because I mean, was of gamers who would want to ask for truck brands being the main licensed truck brands. I mean, I think that's going to be the main thing, because I mean, it's one of the hardest things, I guess, to get in the game, because you kind of have to get your trucks light, and you have to kind of, what am I saying then? No, I'm getting a bit mixed up here. Yeah, you need to try and get sort of permission to sort of license these trucks in the game. I mean, it's always a hard thing to do, right? It's not the easiest thing to do. This is just coming in the castle now, actually. I remember this thing, fuel station, you go in and then you come out here, and yeah, you're not too far, we're not too far from it now. So yeah, I'll probably just be ending this video off very soon, so yeah. So I don't know, I mean, of course then the other thing is now is yeah, there's so many truck games now out there as well. I think you got lots of sort of mobile trucking games as well. I think there's sort of ones that just have like sort of unlicensed trucks, but obviously they have like probably like sort of, you probably have to like have like sort of in-game purchases, so you have to like pay to get sort of expansions or trucks to buy. You have to pay like actual money for the game, for their sort of fuel ad-free thing as well. That's the thing as well about these mobile games. They're not the best. I wouldn't play mobile trucking games. I mean, I don't know. There's not any decent mobile trucking games. I mean, well, I've seen some. I mean, I think the only one I played is sort of Euro Truck Simulator. Like, it's a Euro Truck Simulator game made for the mobile, so you had like, I played that for a wee bit, yeah, but I found that really, really boring and shit, so I didn't really bother playing it again. I just uninstalled it at the end of the day. So I didn't play in that game. I had like sounds from 18 Wheels of Steel Hall, and that's where I heard something, how the CBs were sounding like, how the weather's looking ahead, and what's the tempo sort of CB thing. It's almost like they're taking over almost like they've taken up the sounds off 18 Wheels of Steel Hall and or something, or American One, all the CB sounds. They even have that sweeping sound as well from the old Euro Truck Simulator games as well. The old sort of yawning sound that they have in the old Euro Truck Simulator games. That's even in that, I believe that was in it as well, that old sound, kind of that old familiar sort of sound you're going to sweep for doors or something. That's the thing as well, so you got that in that game, I believe, and yeah. So yeah, that's the thing about these games. You got some weird, you got sort of sounds taken from our games, so it's a bit of a sort of copycat Euro Truck Simulator, just one that's sort of cheaply made for the mobile. I mean, I'm guessing it's a trucking game on the move. I guess it's the better thing. You having then sort of bowing like a sort of I guess if you don't want, if you can't take your computer or your PC with you, you want to just take your truck. You want to try and do your trucking in on. If you want to try and do your trucking and simulate on the move, trucking on the move or something, that's the game to go. I guess you want to go for mobile trucking games, but I mean I don't play mobile trucking games. I don't know if I would, but I'm not too fussed about mobile trucking games. I mean, they're not gonna. I don't think there's ever going to be a big trucking simulator game that's going to have licensed trucks. Mind you, I have seen maybe a trucking game that has sort of decent models. I don't really know what it's called again, but it seemed like it had decent, well, trucking models, like the model after real life trucks, obviously Scania, but obviously in the licensed vans, obviously, but based on real models, you know what I mean, sort of thing. So sort of Scania, sort of unbranded Scania, sort of Scania or Griffin, branded as a Griffin or something like that sort of thing. So that's a bit of a clean run there, so that wasn't too bad. So what's then, shut these doors, we're probably going to call it on a day soon, so yeah, it's good to do a catch up video again for you guys. I hope you have enjoyed this part. Well, maybe let's finish this conversation because we've pretty much been talking about truck simulators now. This is what the conversation just came to. So yeah, trucking simulators. So the console obviously got, you know, obviously two available at the moment in this game and Truck Driver, On the Road and Truck Driver. Maybe a Alaskan Truck Simulator maybe in the future. Australian Truck World Australia possibly in the future. I've no idea because these both have been radio science games, so I don't know. I might have a new truck simulator game out of the brew as well. Maybe something new. I'll have licensed truck brands. There might be like a Euro Truck Simulator for console and it's a proper game. But I don't know what it'll be, so hopefully we'll get something. And I don't know what else we'll get, but we'll get something hopefully. Hopefully this game will get some great updates in the future. I'm hoping this game will be a success to Truck Driver. And saying that now as well, I mean I don't know, I should try and cover a bit of Truck Driver maybe in my gameplays as well. I mean I should try and both. I was thinking that actually, I was thinking if I had my wee break I was thinking about playing Truck Driver, but I've never really been too fussed about that because it's just a bit boring. I wouldn't really enjoy the dungeons in Truck Driver. I'll need to do like 10 roads in the video so to be enjoyable, but I mean the only thing is, I mean it's just a bit boring Truck Driver. You know the map, you know the way to go, you know the map expansion. I don't know, I've not the map expansion, I don't know, we might have a time, maybe the time this is up on the channel, maybe this night the map expansion might be available very soon, so I don't know in case that's going to be available, but yeah, the map expansion for Truck Driver, I don't know, it's been so on. I mean, dropped that teaser video in the end of this, they dropped that teaser video on the Truck Driver Christmas holiday special that I did, and that's the thing, so yeah, I need to try and do something quite decent soon, hopefully get the map expansion on board and hopefully get something pretty decent to show us all the effort. But it's nearly 2 years since that game came out and it's always been the same, so we need to get something pretty decent. Map expansion should be the real. Hopefully, I don't think it'll be the deal breaker. I'm sure the game's just going to be the same. It'll just be the map. It's just a small map, I guess. But you know, it's the only thing. It's not going to be big, I don't think. I hope it is going to be worth it because it's been so long. It's been a long time in the making, I guess, since it's not been out yet. And maybe it's going to be a big map. I'll never be as big as this one or your Truck Simulator. This will be a one-to-the-mile map, so probably you'll know the map probably in no time, probably, so no doubt you will, so you never know, but maybe we'll get something decent, you never know. So yeah, I'm just going to end this video off now. I think I've been chatting a lot about simulation now, so we'll get something else, try and get in something else a bit different for you next time. So yeah, so thank you very much again for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to comment below, make sure to like this video of course. I'll have my gigs playlist, and I'm just even skirting around here. I'll have my gigs playlist and I'll have my On the Road playlist on the side there to check out, and I'll have, of course, you can subscribe to my channel on my logo on my picture as well, so you know that as well, so make sure you do that. And yeah, it'll be good to get to 100 subscribers, and please make that happen. I'll appreciate that as well. So 100 subscribers, that'll be a good tab, and in my mid 80s, 85 at the moment I think. 85, 86, 85, maybe 86 while I'm speaking on this video, maybe, or the video might be upload. I might have 90, you never know. So yeah, so yeah, I'll definitely catch you in the next video. So bye for now.